Hey guys, it's Joey and this is my first makeup tutorial. Today I've created this soft pink glam makeup look, and if you'd like to see how I achieved it, keep on watching. Now let's start off with a fresh face and clip back your hair. Now I'm starting off with my favorite primer right now. This stuff is amazing for combination to oily skin. It keeps my foundation lasting all day and it goes on matte. And I'm using my fingers to apply it with because I'm feeling lazy today, so that's okay. So today I wanted a dewy finish on my face, so I've chosen the Healthy Mix Serum from Bourjois in the shade 55 Beige. It's a beautiful lightweight foundation and I'm just applying that with my sponge. And I like to do this in dabbing motions because I don't like to rub the foundation to my skin. Time for my favorite Maybelline Pure Mineral concealer in shade 1. I use this just to highlight my nose bridge and Cupid's bow, and also just to lighten my under eye area, and I like to just dab these into the foundation. Now it's really important to hydrate your lips, so I'm using Hydra Beauty lip balm from Chanel. Now this is my favorite part, the eyebrows. I've been loving Anastasia's brow wiz in soft brown. What I like to do is follow the shape of my eyebrows, and I just fill in short little strokes and gradually increase the color as I go. I always leave the front part of my eyebrows slightly lighter for that ombre eyebrow look. And blending with the spoolie brush at the end is always important as you go because you want everything blended and soft. Now since I have dark eyebrows, I like to use an eyebrow gel just to lightly color these in and make it softer. Now I'm using YSL's Touche Eclat to highlight underneath my brows, and this just gives it like a really crisp line. You can really see the difference it makes just by highlighting underneath your brows. So for this soft pink glam makeup look, I've decided to use Urban Decay's Naked Free palette because it contains such romantic and soft pink, very warm shadows. Now I'm starting with the shadow Nuna, and I'm just using this on the outer creases, and I always pat in my eyeshadows because I feel like it doesn't allow much fallout to happen. Now I've been naughty and I've skipped a step. I've always used an eyeshadow primer underneath my eyeshadows. I just didn't have it in my kit today, but I definitely recommend you guys putting one underneath because it helps it last longer and there's no creasing. Now I'm using the shade Factory just to deepen the outer creases of the eyes. Blend, 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 blend. I always blend as I go. It is so important to not have any harsh edges. Now I'm using a slightly sparkly light pink shadow called Dust, and I'm putting this on the center of my eyelids. I love adding a bit of sparkle into the eye makeup because it catches the light really nicely. Now I'm using the pale matte shadow called Strange, and this goes on the inner corners of the eyes. This is one of the easiest eye makeup styles you can do, and it suits all eye shapes because you're keeping the eyes open by using the darker colors on the outer corners and the lighter colors in the inner corners. Now I'm using the shade Factory again, and this makes it more smokier by going on the bottom lash line, and it brings it all together. Now I'm using the shade Dust again, and this goes on in the inner corner of the eyes to brighten this area up. Now to take it up a notch, I'm using the color Black Heart to smoke it out, and it's such a beautiful color to use on the outer corners. Again, you blend as you go because using a dark color, you don't want to see any harsh edges. Now I'm using the same brush to apply the same color on the lower lash line. I only stop halfway because I don't want to go all the way under my lower lash line because it makes it really smoky. Now make sure all edges of your eyeshadows are all blended out before we proceed to the eyeliner stage. This is now my holy grail pencil eyeliner, the Chanel Stylo waterproof pencil. This does not budge, and it's my favorite to use on the waterline. Since I want to keep my eyes bright, I'm using NYX's eye pencil in white, and this goes on the lower waterline. Now this is another holy grail item of mine. It's the Maybelline Hyper Glossy Liquid Eyeliner. I just love using eyeliners that have a wand because it gives me precision and control to draw out my wing. This formula is amazing. It does not budge and it dries so quickly. I'm going for a short cat eye wing today, so I'm not doing anything too dramatic. At this stage, I go back with my waterproof pencil to fill out any gaps. Now trying to match your wing with the other is always the hard part. I'm sure you guys agree with that. Now I'm going to lightly curl my lashes with the Shu Uemura lash curler. Sometimes I don't even bother curling my lashes, especially when I'm putting falsies on top. But I do always put mascara on them. I've been loving this mascara because the comb is amazing. It's not too fat, it's not too thin, so it gives amazing definition, separation, volume and length. And I generally apply 2 to 3 coats. I decided to use my double stacked Ardell lashes for a super voluminous look. I love using dark eyelash glue because the reason why I hate the translucent one, because sometimes it dries, I can still see the white glue. As I'm letting the glue dry off, I'm going to put mascara on the bottom lashes, and again I apply 2 to 3 coats. Oh my gosh girl, look at those roots! I'm so glad I'm doing my hair this Saturday, so please excuse that. I'm feeling lazy, so I'm using my fingers to apply my falsies. Thumbs up if you also make funny faces when you're doing makeup. My camera always dies, but hello again, and this is the whole look so far. Now it's time to contour that nose. I'm using Can Make's nose powder. This is one of my favorite contouring powders. It smells so yummy like chocolate. In case you're wondering what are these gold and pink brushes I'm using, they are from Too Faced. They are synthetic, but they are so soft. I always add bronzer to the top of my forehead and also on the jawline just to bring everything together. Now to color those cheeks, I'm using the Ambient Blush Palette, and I'm using this shade in the middle called Incandescent Electra, which is a beautiful soft coral shade. I'm obsessed with highlighters, so today I'm using the new MAC Cinderella Iridescent Powder. It reminds me of the NARS Blush Orgasm because it's a shea pink with golden shimmers. I love using a fan brush to sweep the highlight onto the face. I also never forget to highlight the cupid's bow and also the tip of the nose. And we are almost done. I always double check everything and make sure they are okay before moving on. And my camera died again, so I lost footage of applying my lip liner, but it's just covering the whole lip and following my natural lip line. I also managed to grab the MAC Cinderella lipstick in Royal Ball, and I'm applying this all over the lips. I love the texture of this lipstick. It's so hydrating and creamy, and the color is perfect for everyday wear. I love an extra shine on the lips, so I'm using a lip gloss on top. And now the look is complete. Time to take out your hair and also add in some awkward posing. So today I created this soft pink makeup look, and the reason why I did it was I wanted to create a look to revolve around the new MAC and Cinderella items. If you don't have these, you can always substitute it for something else. Now I also want to show you guys how you can change up your look by adding contacts in. I've been loving Decay contact lenses because the colors look so natural and it actually shows on dark brown eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll be keeping you posted on my next one. See you guys!